I wanted to clarify. You've been, earlier at the start of this, you talked about how universal pre-K, family leave, are those things that will definitely be in the bill? Because you're saying no matter what happens, it looks like we'll have at least this much. So I was just wondering, can you clarify, are those things definitely going to be in there? Are those red lines for the president?
I'm not here to set new red lines. What we know is that this is going to be the most historic investment in child care and care in the care economy ever in history, and that there will be programs put in place that have not existed in the past. Hopefully we will know more soon what the final package looks like, but I just wanted to outline some of the key components that there's continued discussion about.
You didn't mention Medicare expansion in that. Is that intentional? Why not?
It was not intentional. I was trying to give a couple of examples because sometimes we miss the historic comparison here on what we're talking about and what kind of a dramatic impact this package will have on families across the country and what it's tracking to be. There are still final pieces that need to be concluded, and I can't give you a final fact sheet quite yet, but that's what I wanted to lay out for all of you.
Another quick question. Does the White House have any thoughts on the Supreme Court? Yes, they're taking up the Texas abortion law, but they're not going to rule on the constitutionality of it. Does the White House have any thoughts on that?
I would, beyond what I said to Peter, I don't have anything additional from here. I'd point you to the Department of Justice. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. Just to follow up on the Medicare expansion, do you have any updates? President Biden addressed some of these discussions last night, and whether this will be an actual expansion or vouchers for things such as dental work. Is there any update in those discussions?
Not yet. He talked a little bit, for those of you who didn't watch the town hall last night, from 8 to 9:30. He talked a little bit about how he wants to, his objective of working to bring down the cost. So I think you're referring, just to translate for everybody to bring them up, he talked a little bit about the possibility of vouchers for dental, something that's in discussion, but there's no new information I can provide to all of you. He also talked about the hearing aids and bringing down the cost of hearing aids and bringing that cost down and addressing it for seniors is a huge priority to him. He also mentioned last night how when you look at seniors and what they're struggling with, including dementia, that hearing and the ability to hear is an important priority. Still in discussion, clearly a priority to a number of key leaders in the Senate, but there's not a final conclusion before I came out here today.
Along those lines,